Hello everybody, this is Lise from Fun and Misfits and I'm back on air. Apologies for not posting any videos last week, but I had issues with my internet that took me quite a while to fix, and it's now fixed, so no issues. I'll be able to record and I'll be able to post, and I'm really looking forward to that. And so there are two wars now that I'll be able to tell you about, our last two actually. And I'm going to start with the war against bad boys. And so that was a pretty rubbish match, to be honest. I mean, they got a few stars, they used most of their attacks, but, except that random 3-star on Rob, go and wonder how this one happened. They were not able to 3-star, mostly 2 stars, except on the Talonite. I mean, even on the Talonite, they missed some. And on our side, we got 2-star on all Talon 10 except one, number 1. And on all Talon 9 except 7, and obviously everything below. So guys did a great job, and there's 2 attacks that I want to share from this one. The first one is going to be a surgical hog attack on a Talonite, because I thought it was a very nice attack. So this is going to be a cleanup attack that was done by Trix. So she already knows where the bombs are, so she's going to be able to plan her attack around that and make sure that they get triggered one at a time and get healed in the right location. So she gets the pull, drives everything to go towards the left corner, and then deals with the clan castle in the usual way. A few archers, a few wizards, just generally does the trick very well when you have loons and one loon and a dragon in the clan castle. Once that's done, she's going to be able to start a hog deployment. So surgical way, 3 to 4, even 5 in some areas, hogs in a sort of clockwise fashion, and start to put down her heal spell as soon as they get towards danger areas. And unfortunately, the big mistake that she did in that attack is that she healed too late for the hogs that were in her clan castle. And obviously the level 5 hogs that you get in a Talonite are your strongest, so they're the ones that you want to make sure you get the max value out of, since they're your best hogs, and they can help you go through towards the end of the raid. But the rest was very well deployed. The wizards are put down to help with cleanup early. The heals were very well placed, and despite that little mistake at the beginning, she's able to get a very nice and easy 3-star, and so that was a very nice attack by Trix. I think it was one of her first surgical hog attacks, and so I thought it was awesome, deserved to be shown. So that's the first attack I wanted to show on this war, and the second is going to be a GoHo attack on Talon 9, which was done by Zeb. So, I hear a lot of questions about, how do you surgical GoHo, use complex attack strategies when you have low-level heroes? And the answer is you do it exactly the same. So she goes into the stone GoHo. She's got her heroes are only 13, 14. She's attacking a base which is not max Talon 9, but has max expo, max air defenses, max whiz towers. Almost everything is max, to be honest. And so she comes in 3 golems at the bottom, jump towards the core, make sure she access the Archer Queen, use some spells to help take down the clan castle, and as soon as the core is under control, the AQ is down, she's going to start to be able to deploy her hogs, and she doesn't really do a full surgical on this one. She deploys kind of half of her hogs on the first side of the base, while the troops are targeting what's happening in the middle. And as soon as the troops turn around and start to target her hogs, she starts to put down the heal spell, back up the troops with the remaining hogs that she has left, and make sure that the heals are well placed, follow the troops towards the end. And the first big pack has gone through the entire middle of the base, and the additional hogs that she deployed were able to take the outside. And so the deployment was so good, the timing of the spell as well as the rest was very good, and it was the first attack on that base, so she gets hit by that giant bomb towards the end, but she's got such a large amount of hogs left that it's not going to make a big difference. She's deployed wizards on the outside to help with cleanup, and so very easy 3-star. I thought it was a great attack, very well executed by Zeb, so great job. And The rest were not anything special because the bases were not very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch war and go to our current war. So our current war is not fully finished, but it's almost as if it was, you know. So we got 2-star on every Town Hall 10 and 3-star on everything below. So everybody did an absolutely awesome job at Fallen Misfits. Congratulations to everybody. And the guys on the other side are really pretty terrible. So, you know, they didn't use... there's 15 attacks left and only 44 minutes. Obviously, they're not going to do much. And they're just 2 stars. I mean, Town Hall 9 can't even 3-star Town Hall 8. So pretty terrible. I'm not even going to spend any time talking about them. And so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to start by a Town Hall 8 attack. And it's again going to be Trix. Generally don't show 2 attacks in the same recap by the same person, but she did great and I think it deserved to be shown. And so she decided to GoVaLo this base. So Golem, Valks and Loons for the back end. And I thought it was a very good idea. Obviously, the ADs are very central, so if you can get your Valks into the core, they're going to rip through it and take down these air defenses. You can just simply deploy your Loons on the back end to take down the rest of the defenses that can target air, and that should hopefully help you get towards the end of the raid. She's got max Valks in her clan castle, and she really gets a lot of value from that open space that the person has left into the base. So she uses that to pull a clan castle, deal with it very easily on the side, you know, same technique. Use the poison, put down a few archers, a few wizards, and it goes down really, really fast. She started the deployment and tried to get 1-for-1 trade where she can, and then, you know, watch here. So she puts down the Golem, the Valks, her own, the one she's got in her clan castle, and a heal and a rage, and they're going to rip through that core like super fast. And as soon as this is done, she can start the deployment of her Loons. The troops that are on the outside are targeting what's happening into the core for the most part anyway, and so she gets a lot of value for the first few Loons that she puts down. And fortunately, they're not, some of the Loons die and she's not able to get everything out of those with the defenses that she was initially targeting, and the Loons on the back end end up having to traveling the entire rest of the base to get the back end of the defenses. But she's got a heal left, and the Valks are still alive, you know, and they're doing a lot of damage. And obviously she's got still 7 wizards that she's not put down yet, so the cleanup of the base, if she can get through all of the defenses with the remaining Loons, is going to be extremely easy. And as you can see, only 3 defenses left now, a large number of Loons. The BK end up tanking for that Whiz Tower, and so she gets through all of the rest very easily, and I thought that was a very fun to watch, very nice attack by Trix. And there are, after that, another 2 attacks that I actually wanted to show you. Actually made a mistake. I should use the Zeb one earlier, which... No. One last attack, actually. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. So one last attack that I wanted to show you, and it was the attack of Snoos on 7. So Snoos, for those who don't know, Snoos was very much a super hog kind of guy. And I don't know, since last war or 2 wars ago, he's become that amazing LavaLoon person, which I never expected he would ever become. So obviously he's got obviously this base is fully maxed up, but he's got a huge advantage on that base since he has max level heroes. And this clan, I mean, this whole crowd of people, they all had low level heroes. I mean, not much we can do about that. Not as fun as we would like it to be, but the layout is not bad. You know, obviously there are loads of possible double giant bomb locations, you know, and the air defenses can be accessed pretty, let's not say easily, but with that shattered LavaLoon, the 2 golems that he's brought in, the high level heroes that he has, he's got a decent high level chance of taking down 2 air defenses with his kill squad. And so he uses a rage to help take down that lava, also help push his heroes towards where he wants to push them. The BK is going to be able to take down the enemy Archer Queen. He's also going to be able to take down one of the air defenses, and the Archer Queen is going to take out the other air defense, and as soon as this is done, he can start the deployment of his lava as well as loons. So he goes in a clockwise motion, put down 2 lava on the first air defense. He decided to LavaLoon against air sweeper, which is naturally something that I would never do, but it works really well in the end. And I think the fact that he used rage spells really strongly, like he really overwhelmed the first part of the base with these 2 rages, really helped him get through that first air sweeper. And as you get towards the back end, all air defenses are now down, and he still has a large number of loons, so he distracts the air sweeper on that side with the 2 loons he puts there, and so the rest of the loons are going to be able to take down the rest of the defenses kind of from the back side, and so take down that air sweeper before it can do too much damage. So I thought that was a great attack. The Archer Queen is still up, is able to help with the cleanup. There's these pesky skeletons that kind of follow the few loons that he has left, but they get taken out by a lava pup, and so cleanup underway is clearly underway easily, and finishes up all in good time. So I thought that was a nice attack. I think the guys have done an awesome job in the last few wars. I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen in the next few. I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Thank you very much everybody for watching, and see you all next time.